At this hour, day 4 of the special session is still underway at the State House. The Senate just convened to debate the abortion bill. The House is at work debating inflation relief. We have live team coverage on the two big issues. Caitlin Kendall is following the developments on inflation relief. But we started this hour with State House reporter Meredith Hackler tracking the abortion legislation. Meredith.
Well, Mark, today senators were supposed to convene at the Senate behind me here at 1:30 today, but that start time kept getting pushed back, and they just convened as I was coming out here to deliver you this live report. And as I was coming out, one of the senators said that they were caucusing that entire time. Now, they didn't give an explanation as to why, but Democrats alluded to the fact that there is over 60 amendments to the abortion bill, which could be one reason as to why the Senate session started so late. Now, of those 60 amendments, 30 of them were filed by Democrats, and some of them would change how long a survivor of rape or incest has to get an abortion. Now, the way the bill stands now, a patient under 16 would have 12 weeks for an abortion. If they are over 16, the wait is 8 weeks. One amendment filed would change that time frame to 20 weeks. Now, there are several other amendments, as I said, over 60, that would expand access to birth control, which is one of them that was filed by a Republican, actually. Both sides say that this will be a lengthy process.
We're going to see many of the Democrat amendments come back, and we're going to see an equal number or more from the Republican side. Many of the issues that were brought up by the testimony are going to be offered in terms of additional amendments.
I think if you look at the tea leaves and see what's been going on inside their own caucus, you could see that there's not a clear consensus on what they want. And I think, like I said before, when we first started down this path, it's like the dog who catches the car. They caught the car, and now there's nothing that they can do with it. They don't know what to do with the car.
Now, senators are currently in session right now, likely starting the debate over those 60 amendments, or more than 60 for that matter. Now, something to keep in mind, though, is that this bill is only on the second reading, meaning that they have to agree upon some sort of piece of legislation today and move it forward tomorrow. And then tomorrow they have to agree on the legislation to push it towards the House. Live at the State House, Meredith Hackler, WRTV.